How you doing? This is Shep with another one of my hashtag Man Wisdom videos. Man, it's been a minute since I last posted, and of course, a lot of you may or may not know that I relocated to Jacksonville, Florida, and I want to give you a little update on that move. I like it. It was the right move at the right time. I really needed to get away from Maryland for a lot of reasons. Excuse me. And a lot of people would think that it was an abrupt move, and it was in a sense, but it's been something that's been building up over time. And I'm glad I did it. I have no regrets. Now, I did leave a lot of unfinished business in Maryland, which I will take care of as soon as I'm able to. And a lot of people got their opinions about that, got their opinions about me, but that's always been the case for some reason. But I think as I get into these videos and explain, how I went from there to here, you might be influenced enough to change your opinion a little bit. But if you don't, it really doesn't matter, because I have to live my own life just like you have to live your own life. But let me tell you a little bit about Florida. Florida is hot. And when I say hot, it is hot. Now, I was glad about getting away from Maryland because I know that I didn't have to, shovel any more snow or deal with getting snowed in or trying to, go somewhere or go to work or whatever. But I went from one extreme to the other, because when I say it's hot, it's hot. But we're in the rainy season, and it's raining a lot. And I'm sort of glad of that, because I think if it didn't rain as much as it does up here right now, then this place would just, bust into flames maybe, because when I say hot, it gets hot. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot of parks and bike trails, and I'm less than 20 minutes from the beach, so I can go to the beach every day if I want to, and there are a lot of beaches here. And if I want to travel a little bit, I can go to beaches in other parts of Florida. The people are very, very nice so far. You're going to have your problems with different personalities wherever you go, but I'm glad. I'm glad I came. I'm glad I came here. What I want to do now is, and another thing too, I'm not far from the Jacksonville Jaguars football stadium, and it's easy to get to, and the tickets are not, crazy, so I can get a ticket, and I can actually get a pretty good seat. I haven't experienced that yet, but that's what I'm told, and I don't have any reason to believe otherwise. Now, I'm not going to be going to too many games. Because that's going to be my way of protesting, what they're doing to Colin Kaepernick. And I'm not going to get into that a lot, but it's just not right. It's not right. And it really highlights and puts the spotlight on what is wrong, a lot of what is wrong here in this country. And it's not just the NFL. It goes on in other areas. It goes on in the business world. It goes on in education. It goes on in politics. It's just across the board. And for those of you that think that it's not, then you're being a little bit naive. But I'm not. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I also want to take the opportunity to give a shout out to a very special young lady. And I'm not going to, identify her by name because she knows who she is. But I could not have made this move without her. Or else, let me say this, it would have been very, very difficult without her assistance. And she has been a true, true friend. When I think about it, she's probably one of the best friends I've ever had. And they just don't make them like her anymore. And if Webster were to update their dictionary and put a picture of her under the word friendship, it wouldn't be a bad idea, because she takes that whole concept to another level. And I really, really appreciate her. I will never be able to thank her, like I want to, but I think she knows how much I appreciate what she did. So I love you, Shorty. I will always be indebted to you, and we'll talk real soon. But let me say again, for those that have placed in their minds certain opinions about the way I moved and the unfinished business I left in Maryland, hold your judgment until you check out a couple of these videos. And as soon as I'm able to straighten out that business in Maryland, I will. But don't pass judgment yet. Just check out the videos, and then you can decide how you feel. But in the end, I don't really care how you feel, but because it is what it is. So with that, I'm going to cut this video short, and I'm going to say peace and love like I always do, and look out for the next video. This is Shep, and I am out.